Hi, my name is Brandon Hampton, and today I will be informing you all about the differences between Tidewater, Virginia and Frontier, Virginia. The basic difference that separates these two traditions is actually literature. While the Frontier's Middle West was not very articulate in literature and had been more homogeneously democratic, the South had literature that had much more vitality. And by that, I mean that the literature had much more flair and liveliness as opposed to the Middle West, which had more dull literature. However, in Tidewater, Virginia, writers are often referred to as classicists because of their sophistication and wit. These writers incorporate not only cultural but also spiritual values in their work. The Frontier referred more specifically to national boundaries, which reach from the Blue Ridge Mountains to the farthest extent of Virginia. As you can see in this picture, the Blue Ridge Mountains separates Frontier, Virginia from Tidewater, Virginia. So Frontier, Virginia consists of the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Appalachian Plateau, and Ridge and Valley, whereas Tidewater, Virginia consists of Coastal Plain and Piedmont. This area was settled as a way for non-English Protestant immigrants to establish independent colonies and create a buffer against Indian attacks as well as French expansion. The Frontier became a successful paragon for the development of mixed farm, market town settlements. Tidewater, Virginia, on the other hand, was the location of early colonial settlement around the Chesapeake Bay up to the 1730s. Tidewater is a region with a complex mix of official jurisdiction, and it is defined as a cultural region. The waterways and history of settlement in Tidewater have fragmented the communities into separate counties. Bacon's Rebellion occurred in Tidewater, Virginia, and it was brought on by a growing shortage of available land and the colony's complicated relations with Native American tribes. This event caused colonial authorities to view slavery in a positive light because it ensured a more stable, free society. The development of Frontier and Tidewater, Virginia can relate to the colonists' resistance to British rules. During early America, the colonists established independent settlements and eventually separated themselves from British ways because they were being oppressed too much. Through things such as the non-importation agreement, the colonists stopped buying British products and they started to develop their own products and culture. The colonists established their own sense of identity and way of life because of British oppression. So the colonists, they were tired of British products and they didn't want to be considered to be a part of the British way of life. They wanted to have their own separate way of life and culture. They didn't want anything to do with the British. This concludes today's lesson. Thanks for watching. Bye.